Dr. Eli Navarro was reaching for his fourth cup of coffee. If the scorched sludges machine produced could be called that. When the station's proximity, alarm screamed to life. Kepler Outpost, nestled on a lonely chunk of rock orbiting Epsilon Eridani, had two settings, dead quiet or utter chaos. Eli blinked at the holographic alert flashing above his breakfast of dry granola and regret. Proximity breach. Sector 7. Unauthorized craft detected. It was 3:47 station time. Of course it is, he muttered, rubbing his eyes. Clad in pajama pants patterned with tiny rockets, gifted by his sister, he shuffled to the console. A red dot blinked stubbornly on the display, 2 kilometers from the lab. The ship's signature was smooth, seamless, nothing like human engineering. Organic. Well, that's new. He reported the anomaly to Earth Command. Their advice, do not approach the craft. Naturally, Eli grabbed his EVA suit. 20 minutes later, he was trudging over the crater-pocked landscape. Kepler's terrain, lit by a pale binary sunrise, was stark and beautiful. Eli found the craft nestled in a shallow depression. It shimmered with a deep ocean sheen, smooth and shell-like. No weapons, no logos, just alien. He stepped closer, heart racing. A breach in the hull revealed a dimly glowing interior, grown rather than built. Inside, he spotted a figure slumped in a bioorganic cockpit. Humanoid. Female. Unconscious. "Hello, Mystery Space Lady," he whispered. Her suit was seamless and alive, molding to her form. Eli's scanner read vital signs, faint but stable. Gently, he carried her back. 2 hours and a lot of improvised engineering later, she lay in the medical bay. As the biosuit peeled back, her features were revealed. Luminous skin, silver-white hair, and pointed ears. Then her eyes opened, deep violet, like the void between stars. "Did you call me Mystery Space Lady while I was unconscious?" she asked, her voice clear, amused. "You speak English?" "I speak many things. English is delightfully simple. You've been broadcasting reality TV into space for decades. Did you think no one was watching?" She sat up slowly. "I'm Lyra, and your doctor, Eli Navarro. Astrophysicist, coffee addict, chronic talker to inanimate objects. You've been spying on me?" "Evaluating," she corrected. "It's part of the job." Over the next few days, Lyra became a part of the station's rhythm. She repaired Eli's coffee maker, thanked every star, and overhauled his quantum processor with hairpins and alien crystals. His simulations, once sluggish and error-ridden, now completed in seconds. "How are you doing this?" he asked, staring at the screen. Your array was functioning at 12%. A soup spoon would have been more efficient. "I'm both impressed and mildly insulted." Lyra smiled, her fingers dancing across the console. "You humans are adorable and hopeless with thermodynamics." Her improvements extended beyond tech. The food synthesizer gained personality. After Lyra's tweaks, it refused to make another strawberry nutrition bar. "I have developed standards," it said proudly. "You gave my kitchen AI feelings." It seemed lonely. One morning, over pancakes optimized for Eli's metabolism, he asked what he'd been dreading. "How long until your ship's repaired?" Her fork paused midair. 2 days ago. You could leave." She nodded. "I should have left. But I stayed." "Why?" "Because once I return, the evaluation ends and the recommendation is made. And humanity isn't ready," she said softly. "But neither am I. I don't want to forget this." "You." They stood by the viewport, watching stars shimmer against the black. "You show me something rare, Eli," she continued. "Curiosity, kindness, chaos. You apologized to a toaster yesterday. That toaster tried to kill me." They laughed, and the silence that followed felt heavier than any protocol. Then came the recall message from the collective. If Lyra didn't return, a retrieval team would come, with memory wipes, quarantine protocols, isolation. "We have 48 hours," she said, voice shaking, "before they decide for us. Then let's use them," Eli said, squeezing her hand. "Show them what humanity can be." The next day turned into a cultural exchange of chaos. Lyra wanted to understand human behavior, so Eli introduced her to action movies, pizza, and sarcasm. The Synthesizer, now fully sapient and increasingly dramatic, declared itself head chef of the first interspecies dinner party. "I've created crystalline fruit fusion bars," it announced. "They glow. I'm quite proud." Then Earth's security team arrived. Colonel Ava Santos was all business, flanked by scientists and soldiers. "You've been harboring an alien for 3 weeks?" she demanded. "Hosting," Eli corrected. "And she's been very helpful." "They upgraded your systems?" one scientist asked. "Quantum array runs at 43 times the original speed now," Lyra said casually. "And your coffee?" another asked. "Fixed," the Synthesizer interjected. "It no longer violates the Geneva Conventions." Despite initial skepticism, the team slowly warmed to Lyra. She answered questions with honesty, even humor. The Synthesizer offered tailored meals. And the scientists? They were dazzled. Then came the alarm. 7 collective ships appeared in orbit, bristling with authority. "They're here for me," Lyra said, her voice tight. "They think I've been compromised." "Have you?" Eli asked. "Yes," she whispered. "Completely." They demanded her surrender. "Memory wipes for everyone else." "I won't let that happen," she said. "Then let's tell them the truth," Eli said. "Show them what we've accomplished together." He turned to Colonel Santos. "No hostile contact. No violence. Just cooperation, discovery, and decent coffee." "Not just decent," the Synthesizer added. "Award-winning." Lyra sent a message to the fleet, invoking her scout authority. The response? They'd send an evaluation team. 1 hour later, 3 shimmering collective envoys arrived at Kepler. They toured the lab, tasted snacks, and reviewed logs. "This integration is remarkable," the senior diplomat said. "We had a good teacher," Eli replied, nodding toward Lyra. After hours of discussion, the decision came. "Earth is approved for contact," the diplomat declared, "with a gradual introduction program." Eli turned to Lyra, heart thudding. "And you?" he asked. "What happens now?" The team, "Offer me a position," she said, her voice soft. "What kind of position?" "Earth's first liaison officer." "If I want it." "Do you want it?" Lyra looked at him. "That depends. Would you be open to continued collaboration?" Eli grinned, taking her hand. "I hear there's a lot more human culture to explore." They kissed, soft, real, with the taste of stars between them. The Synthesizer chimed cheerfully. "I've prepared celebratory refreshments. Also, considering opening a restaurant. Interstellar fusion cuisine." "Thoughts?" Eli laughed, eyes bright. His quiet little station had become the epicenter of humanity's first contact. All because of a terrible cup of coffee. And he wouldn't have changed a single thing.